This is Jaguar's forgotten super saloon that very few people realise exists. It has a 4.2 litre supercharged V8.
We'll do 60 miles an hour in 5.1 seconds.
You could say it's the ultimate Jaguar sleeper.
I'll be driving it, chatting to the Swallows technicians about what can go wrong and what's bulletproof on them, and also what tasty upgrades are available to take these supercharged saloons to another level.
This is about as unicorny as a modern Jaguar can get, because this is a Jaguar XF SV8. Now this badge stands for Supercharged V8, and it's the only thing on the exterior of this Jag that makes it seem like it's anything other than a standard XF. Without that badge, this thing could be a diesel. Lifting the bonnet reveals this car's party piece. That there is the ubiquitous Jaguar 4.2 litre supercharged V8. Now the XF would eventually gain the full fat 5 litre, which we'll get to in a bit. But first, let me explain why this car has the 4.2 V8 with a supercharger right in the middle. The XF came about in 2007, just before the worst financial crisis of the 21st century thus far. Jaguar has a knack of launching cars right before financial meltdowns or an oil crisis.
Despite being so rare, Swallows has had numerous SV8s through the doors over the years, so I grabbed Master Tech John to ask what to look out for on these super saloons.
John, you'll be getting used to these now. SV8, what can go wrong on them and what is bulletproof on them?
Things that go wrong on them is obviously the valley pipes, like we done on your SK
Yes.
A few years ago now, isn't it? Obviously they're in the middle of the V. They get hot code, and just literally go.
An annoyingly big job to get to them, right?
Yeah, obviously it's supercharger off and everything else. As you're in there, you do like knock sensors and in that manifold gasket, it's just for preventative work.
Okay.
But besides that, engine-wise, they are bulletproof.
Yeah, the 4.2 is the safest out of the bunch, right? Because the timing chains go on the 4s, they go on the 5s, but the 4.2 is like the sneaky one.
It's sweet spot. Yeah, never do timing chains on them.
Awesome.
Normally with them, it's only if you ever go in there to do any other work, and if you strip down enough, you're there, you might as well replace them.
Unlike my 5 litre XJ that's literally getting that done behind us right now. So this car's come from Japan, and Swallows are doing more and more of that.
Yep.
What do you need to do to a car? Because it's kind of bodywork and mechanical side, pretty immaculate.
Yeah.
What does need to happen to it when it comes from abroad?
So obviously we need to get them MOT to be able to get them registered.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's all like ball joints and rubber. The rubbers perish.
Because like the heat?
Dry climate and everything else, they just perish and split. So it's normally replace full joints, replace strut rod ends, lower wishbones, upper wishbones on the back end, just to put a fresh set of rubbers on there. And then happy days. And on its engine-wise and MOT-wise, that's all we've really got to do to them. Obviously, the speedos in kilometres, so we have to convert them to miles per hour. Same with the audio system. The radio only goes up to 89.9 on FM. So it's just software and everything else to change it to a UK spec radio.
Versus a UK car that, I mean, it's all aluminium, most of it, but there will be some steel bits that if it's a UK car will have corroded.
Yeah. As you know, the Jaguar is prone for subframes.
Sure.
Front and rear subframes.
Again, something that's happening on mine right now.
Is exactly. So obviously with it being dry climate, the subframes and everything are still like they are the day they left the factory.
Okay, so would you recommend, if you can go second-hand Jag, go Japanese?
Of course.
So that's the mechanical lowdown on an SV8. Let's drive the thing.
The more I drive these 4.2 litre Jags, I think I'm realising that it is the sweet spot in the V8 range. 4 litres, well, the car's going to be that bit older, it's going to be that bit scabbier, timing chains are going to need done, and also it's got the smallest amount of power. The 5 litre, I know it seems rich coming from me, considering I'm dailying one, but it's a bit much. You do not need over 500 horsepower in the UK, really. 400 is the sweet spot. Also, the fact that the 4.2s don't need as much maintenance as the engines either side, which is a bit of a weird one. You'd think the 4 litre would be super safe, but no, it has just as many chain issues as the 5 litres. The 4.2 gets away with it. The way to look at this car is an Audi RS4 without any of the bodywork to make it look like an RS4. It's an RS4 that looks like an A4 with maybe a small badge on the back. This thing is so sneaky and I love it for that. This is someone that wants a supercharged V8 daily but does not want to shout about it at all. I would say it's between this and my XJ Super Sport for the ultimate if you know Jaguar. Very sneaky cars. This interior, coupled with the beefiest engine you could get at the time and quite a docile, sleek exterior, which still matches the car. I think the paint is ultimate black metallic. That with the best wheels on an XF. Whoever spec'd this car absolutely knocked it out of the park. This fantastic ZF 6-speed automatic that has this paddle shift, whoever mapped this back in the mid-2000s did a fantastic job. If you told me this era of Jag had double clutch transmissions, I would believe you. They are fantastic, so responsive. On a beautiful British country road like this, it gives you that control, and couple it with just 400 horsepower, it's the perfect amount to get your foot down and not get in too much trouble. 500, you could get in some scrapes. Just like all of the Jags of this era, it drives so well. The chassis, the setup on these things is beautiful. There's no way the German stuff drives as well as this. They may be more desirable, and people certainly bought more of them at the time, but these Jags they are timeless machines. The way this car goes down the road does not feel like it's getting on for 20 years old. Maybe it's because this very car has just over 20,000 miles. What a beaut. How Swallows found this thing, I do not know, but they bought a great SV8. This car would make such a good V8 daily. On a long run, you can get these things into the 30s in terms of MPG. They're not as savage to run as you might think. This car's also got me thinking just how many people in the car YouTube space in the UK are daily driving Jaguar Saloons. Starting from the top, we've got Rory Mackay from Auto Alex, he dailies an XJ. Taylor Hetherington is currently kicking about in an XF. It's Joel has an XF. Sir Harry Metcalf has his Project 8. Sam from Seen Through Glass has a Project 8. My old boss, Richard Hammond, kicks about in his XJR, lovely black car. And I currently daily an XJ Super Sport. What I'm saying is, UK car YouTubers clearly have impeccable taste. If you were to find one of these and buy it, the good thing is Swallows are perfectly placed to apply some cheeky mods to it. Tom, SV8, you might not want to modify this because it's such a rare car, but if you did want to, what could you do to this?
So there's quite a few options. Obviously, a 4.2 supercharger. We've talked about some of these mods on the X150s. We do the stage 1 package, which is a smaller supercharger pulley, air filters, tune. That's the most popular. Most people don't go past those, especially with the SV8 being a luxury saloon. We do a coilover package for these, which is very similar to the S-Type R, being the same floor pan, etc. So that is a popular option if you want a bit of a firmer, more track-focused ride. They are adjustable, so we can soften them down for road use as well. And we do the 300cl sports caps for these as well.
Okay, and in terms of pricing, because these are rare, do they actually sneak up towards XFR numbers, or is there a price difference there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the 5 litre and the base 5 litre performance is where you can bring the 4.2.
Sure.
I guess the benefit with the 5 litre is you can go a lot further again, which a lot of the time most people don't want to do that. It's a little bit too extreme. But yeah, these are very tunable. We can take them up to sort of 450, 460 quite reasonably.
Okay, cool. And from a personal perspective, I love an S-Type.
Yeah.
S-Type R, there's one just out there. Where do you stand in terms of the 4.2 supercharged cars? Which one would you pick out of all of the options?
I think it depends on use. I'm a fan of the S-Type R as well, as you know. I had one.
Some people hate them. I know cameraman Max hates an S-Type.
They're definitely an acquired taste because they look really retro. But for me, that's why I like it. Obviously, I converted mine to manual, did some performance mods, and it was that car that I would get proper Marmite taste on. You either love or hate it. I think if you wanted a car that offered a little bit of mod cons, so like the entertainment, aircon system, I do prefer that in the XF.
Fine.
But it's in that kind of limbo because it essentially is an S-Type R, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking like an XF. It was only for a year, so a real short period of time. Yeah, I would say S-Type R still myself.
Okay, and you guys are really cracking on with buying cars in from Japan that are as immaculate as this.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a bunch more coming? What
To be
sorts do
honest,
you look out for?
Yeah, we're always looking for niche stuff like this. Anything generally performance, because that's our passion ultimately. But yeah, anything that's really unique, low mileage, would be kind of someone's second car they put away in a garage. That's where this comes from ultimately.
Very cool. Well, if you own a 4.2 Jag and you want to get some upgrades going, link in the description below. Literally 40 yards behind camera right now is the parts department where it's all sitting. So click link in the description below and check out what you can get. Tom, thank you. What a car. It's already sold, isn't it?
It is.
Literally straight in, straight out. People love these things. If you would like to join me and a bunch of other people in YouTube land kicking about in Jaguar saloons these days, why not go for one of the rarest out there? Good luck finding one on the market that's as nice as this one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Swallows Racing channel for more content just like this. I'll see you in the next one.